A warm hello and welcome. I'm Coach Ray, your go-to for narration and conversations on topics that keep you alive and well-ish. Follow me for practical tips, expert insight, and motivational stories that help you build a better life. Thank you for joining me today. I'll be reading the article that I wrote titled Heartbreak and Healing: How to Feel Your Feelings Without Staying Stuck. In this video, I'll walk you through the science of why heartbreak can feel so overwhelming. Yes, your brain and your body are actually involved. And I'll also share ways to move through the pain with intention, self-compassion, and tips that actually help. And if you'd like to do a deeper dive, I've linked the full article below. It includes additional resources, research links, and mental health support tools if you or someone else you know needs them. Now, let's dive in. Heartbreak is one of the most life-altering emotional experiences we can have. Whether it's the end of a romantic relationship, the loss of a friend, a beloved pet, a job, a home, or even a long-held dream, the pain can reverberate through every part of us, emotionally, physically, and neurologically. By understanding the science behind heartbreak, we can better grasp why it feels so overwhelming and discover more compassionate, effective ways to support the healing process. When we form close attachments, especially romantic ones, our brains release powerful neurochemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which promote the feelings of pleasure, connection, and trust. When those emotional bonds are challenged or broken, the sudden loss of the positive feelings can trigger withdrawal-like symptoms. Functional MRI studies have shown that emotional pain activates the same areas of the brain as physical pain, which helps explain why a broken heart can literally hurt. Understanding that heartbreak affects both the mind and the body can help normalize the intensity of what you're feeling. It's not just in your head. On a physiological level, heartbreak activates the body's stress response, causing cortisol levels to rise. This can lead to symptoms like a racing heart, digestive issues, disrupted sleep, and even a weakened immune system. In rare but extreme cases, individuals may experience stress-induced cardiomyopathy. This is a condition where intense emotional stress weakens the heart muscles and mimics the symptoms of a heart attack. Not surprisingly, this condition is often referred to as the broken heart syndrome. Emotionally, heartbreak can stir up complex feelings of sadness, anger, confusion, guilt, and even relief. The brain's reward system, once activated by the presence of someone or something you loved, now registers the absence. This can create emotional cravings similar to those experienced during substance withdrawal, often leading to obsessive thoughts and difficulty focusing on other areas of life. One of the healthiest ways to move through breakups is to honor what you're feeling when you feel it. None of your emotions are wrong, too much, or too messy. Suppressing what you feel doesn't help. It only postpones healing. And pretending you're fine? That only deepens the disconnection between your emotional reality and the external world. Here's the key. Feel what you feel when you feel it. Just don't unpack and live there. That phrase is a gentle reminder that while it's important to acknowledge and process emotions, we don't have to become defined by them. Emotions are data, not destiny. You can sit with your grief without letting it become your identity. Try these tips when you're unsure where to start. First, set aside time to feel. Give yourself permission to grieve fully and without judgment. That might look like journaling, crying, walking in nature, or simply sitting with your emotions. You can even schedule feel it time if needed. Just make sure you're also creating space to re-engage with other aspects of life. Name it to tame it. Labeling your emotions, for example, I feel abandoned or I feel betrayed, activates the brain's emotional regulation center and helps reduce emotional intensity. Struggling to pinpoint what you're feeling? Use a feelings inventory, like the one from the Center for Nonviolent Communication, to expand your emotional vocabulary and support your emotional awareness. And lastly, avoid spiraling. While reflection is healing, rumination traps us in pain. If you catch yourself looping through the same painful thoughts, gently redirect with a grounding activity. Try some deep breathing, a mindful walk, or focusing your attention on a task that brings calm or clarity. After any significant loss, you're not just grieving what was, you're also grieving what will never be. This means part of healing is the active process of rebuilding, not replacing or pretending it didn't matter, but finding a new normal that acknowledges the loss and still allows for joy, connection, and growth. Here are some steps to rebuild. Number 1, reclaim routine. Stability heals. Reestablish daily structures for things like meals, movement, and rest. Even simple tasks can restore a sense of control. Number 2, re-anchor your identity. Loss can make us question who we are. Try journaling with prompts like, what values still matter to me? Or what have I learned about myself? Connect, don't isolate. Share your story with trusted people or professionals. Heartbreak shrinks in a safe community. Number 4, create a grief ritual. Light a candle, plant a tree, write a goodbye letter. Symbolic acts help us emotionally mark transitions. And number 5, stay open to what's next. You don't have to rush into something new, but gently keep an eye out for what could bring meaning again. Healing from heartbreak is not linear. Some days will feel like progress, while others will feel like you're back at the beginning. The ebb and flow is not a setback, it's an expected part of the process. What matters most is that you keep moving, not by pretending you're okay, but by choosing to heal on purpose. You can feel the depth of your pain and still choose to rise. You can visit the grief, just don't move in with it. Let the heartbreak shape you, not shatter you. Let it remind you of your capacity to love deeply, to feel fully, and to eventually begin again. You just listened to me read the article that I wrote titled Heartbreak and Healing: How to Feel Your Feelings Without Staying Stuck. Thank you so much for watching. If you're navigating heartbreak right now, I want to remind you that healing isn't linear, and you don't have to have it all figured out today. What matters is that you're choosing to heal on purpose. You can feel the weight of your grief and still choose to rise. You can visit the pain, just don't unpack and live there. If this video helped you, feel free to like, subscribe, or share it with someone who might be hurting right now. If you're curious, check out the original blog post for the links to the feelings inventory. I know that's helped my emotional vocabulary. Remember, all of this, it's not about reaching a destination. It's about enjoying the beautiful messiness of life and finding joy along the way. Take what you need from this, leave the rest, and until next time, my friends, stay well.